With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Boy, Dow up 375, Bitcoin up 7.08%, dominating pretty heavy today. Ethereum just under 2%, Litecoin up 4.4%, Alt's not doing much, ADA holding in there, maybe ready to spurt. So we're hoping, hold up Steve Baker, we're hoping that maybe Bitcoin sideways here and Alts will finally dig in. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Same thing in front of us. We've got Wyckoff labels on the Bitcoin dollar chart. And again, we've been looking for that markup. That's what we're getting. I mean, big rally overnight, supposedly from maybe the ETF getting okayed. At least that's a good excuse. I'm not sure if that's all of it. It might just be that we've got buyers here. We got whales buying. We got institutions. It just appears we need a markup phase here, and there's no sellers. So we've taken out the top of the uptrend line. So we definitely are overbought. Our technometers, I told you yesterday, were neutral. They're still right now 46.44 on Bitcoin Tether. A little bit below that, a little bit below that on Tether, but we're right around 46. Plenty of room to rally based off of volume. So not a problem yet. I really don't see any reason. Elliott Wave I'm going to talk about. Here's Bitcoin Tether, 45.8 on the techs. Ethereum got up to that 3,900 level that I was mentioning down there at 35.20. Ethereum Tech is around 47. Right now 47.28. WWCI. Stocks made the low like we was calling as well. That's helped risk on assets. That helps Bitcoin today. Everything right on schedule. If you've watched enough, you got to know the Wyckoff is, there's no better way to trade these markets. So WWCI 45.2 on the technometer. So again, plenty of room to rally there. Let's look at the stocks real quick because I think they're both risk on assets. There's the Wyckoff Wave Growth Index that's given us perfect buys and sells, as you can see on the chart. Gave us a buy the day of the low. I mentioned 3 days ago that we had some positive divergences on SPY, QQQ. Didn't have it as much so here on the WWG. But you can see here we've had 3 really gap higher and go days. Looks pretty bullish versus just an ABC rally. Looks like maybe we're going to make a run to new highs. If that happens, Bitcoin, I think, continues higher. We'll go to new highs there as well. So we're watching that. SPY, let's throw this up real quick. Again, you can see blue arrows on the right. Had a little divergence there 3 days ago with an oversold, near oversold technometer. That told us the downside was limited. I gave that here on YouTube. QQQ, same type of chart. New lows OP, price holding. So technometers on the stocks, again, around 46. Still got room to rally early next week. So I think there's another, next week we're going to rally higher in stocks and probably still higher on the cryptos. So here's IWM still locked in a trading range. That's going to get a lot of attention when it finally takes out the plus side or downside. Again, I think this is still going to go higher. So we'll watch that. DIA, Dow Jones ETF, major oversold 2 to 3 days ago. Green circle, bottom right. I gave that on here. Here we're getting ready to rock to new highs on the Dow. Catching everybody off guard. Again, that looks like a triangle that ended there. I mentioned that as well Wednesday. If it is a triangle, we're going to new highs. Chart looks good. TLT, Treasury bond, we're back to a 52.66 on the technometer. That would deserve a red circle again. So TLT looks like we're going to roll over, head down again. If it heads down sharply, that might bring in some selling in stocks. So we're going to watch that. GDX, I've been talking about a rally. It is overbought, but looks like it's going to possibly continue to try to rally. Dollar, UUP, I'm bearish. I think we're doing maybe a up thrust up here. Technometer, major overbought. I'm not short the UUP, but I think that's probably the trade. So we'll watch that. Let's see. I've still got a little bit of an issue with my stock software. Let me see if we can bring up a few here. We are long IBM from my pro traders. Sign up for that at wyckoffsmi.com. $50 a month to get trades emailed and also in the Discord for stocks. The crypto Discord is patreon.com/learncrypto. We're long IBM. We're long Square. Square is, we got a little bit of profit there. Technometer, I mentioned, came off of oversold yesterday. Not doing a lot today, but still looks pretty good. We are long Snap. That one kind of broke out over the last couple weeks. Technometer 42.8. That one looks good. Microsoft still continuing higher. That one looks good. Let's go back and look at Elliott Wave roadmaps I've been giving. There you can see wave 5 I was showing around 61, 62,000. We are there, 61,400. I mentioned on Discord this morning, 61.8 is a big level. If we got above that, we're probably extending. If not, then we could roll over here. That could have been the whole rally on the ETF excitement. I'm expecting still higher. I don't think that was it, but that is a possibility. I did throw it in the Discord. That would mean the blue wave 5 is done. And now we're working on a green wave 4 lower down to like 54, 55,000. So that wouldn't bother me. That would take our technometers probably down to a buy signal again. So we'll watch that here. Bitcoin is 500 off the high. And then we're going to see if these alts are going to perk up, if Bitcoin cools off here a little bit. A lot of people selling alts to go to Bitcoin. Should have done that a long time ago, not today. But people tend to do what's easy, and that's usually what's wrong. So here's the Ethereum. There's a triangle that I showed. I mentioned we could run out of there, go to 38, 3,900. We have done that now. Hard to read that as done. So I'm not quite sure if that was the rally or if we're going to have more. Again, I'm still basically long, looking still for a little bit higher because I still think stocks are headed higher. I think sentiment is still bullish, and Bitcoin's had a hell of a run, but let's see if we can continue higher. El Oro, I mean, there's what I'm calling for currently. So, and there is a few different ways to read that. Could have been a 1-2 green, 3-4 green, and 5 ended. we got a bigger correction coming, maybe down, much lower. Again, I don't believe that. Worst case is that we completed a full wave one up and we got a big ABC coming that maybe could take you down to 50,000 or something. Again, I don't believe that. I think we're still trying to work higher here. Price action is just too bullish. Hold on one second. Okay, let's look at, somebody mentioned here TEL. TEL Tether Qcoin. Looks like that's where majority of volume is at. Let's look at that. What's up, Moonshine? Good to see you, Brandon. There is TEL. Nice 3 days here off the lows. I know I mentioned that one could go higher, as I've been saying really on all these coins. Hopefully that one holds the low from Wednesday. Wouldn't want to see that again. Technometer 45. This selling could be releasing, so if that thing can hold here and turn higher, I think it could go much higher. Let's hope these alts will get out of the way and get going. Here's Cake, Tether, Binance. We're going to run through these real quick. I might have to go to buy a little bit more stocks into the close. No, Wyckoff, the WWG is a Wyckoff Wave Growth Index. That's made by us, and indicators are done off of 5-minute price and volume. So that's where we're at on our Wyckoff indicators. So here's Cake, Tether, Binance. Technometer neutral of 44, not much to add. Needs to hold Tuesday's low. Need these things to really dig in here on the alts. So again, if Bitcoin does this 62 to 55 maybe over the next coming weeks, maybe alts will have their day in the sun. We're going to watch that. I know Ren's having a good day. Here's Ren, Tether, consolidated. Ren been stair-stepping higher. Been a strong chart. Hopefully that thing again hold Tuesday's, Wednesday's low. Technometer actually, you can see here, Technometer would have given a buy on Wednesday. They're at a little bit below $1. So want Wednesday's low to hold on Ren. SNX, Tether, Binance, let's look at that. Again, I'm going to roll through some of these pretty quick here. Now we got some viewers showing up. Chart not as strong. Setting here at 988, 10% off the low. Technometer neutral. Not much to add. Got to have all season come. Bitcoin, Bob, Bitcoin I think still higher. 61.8, if we can get above there, we're going to extend higher. If not, maybe we start a correction here. Maybe we got a little bit too excited about the ETF. It doesn't get okayed. A little bit of a pullback, but I'm still bullish. I think we're headed higher. CRV, we're going to look at. CRV dollar consolidated. This looks like the Bitcoin chart pretty well before it took off. CRV could get exciting if it get above that, 318 level, 316 level. That chart is perfect with Wyckoff labels, technometers 47. Couldn't get a good buy signal off the technometer because as you can see, volume keeps going to new highs. So we need price to dig in here and follow that CRV higher. That thing still looks good. Link, Tether consolidated. Well, I got quite a few alarms going off here. Link Tether consolidated, technometer 43. That one's had a nice 3 or 4 days here. I would think about 28, it's going to get exciting. Been a big day today, so let's look for, or been a good day today. Maddix had the big day, excuse me. Hex is not in the software. I didn't see, I know Hex, OHM, SHIB, all those got hit hard today. A little bit of money leaving the spec area. Atom, Tether, Binance. As I showed this the other day, still looks like a more important jump and backup could be occurring. I would think anything above that 35.75 level would get that thing moving sharply higher. VRA, I don't think's in my system. No, I got to add VRA. Sorry about that, Alvarado. What's up, Rico? Christian, let me give you a wrench. Algo, I just went over AM. Qubit, I believe I put that one in. Let me see. QBIT I do not have. I got to add that one. I didn't add some from yesterday because I've been way too swamped today trading stocks. So added some stock positions today. Let's look at NEAR. I got that one in the system. NEAR, Tether consolidated. Fourth, I got to add. Looks like I'll be adding symbols this weekend. BNB, we're going to show here in a minute. Bitcoin 61, 425. Ethereum 38.56. Litecoin 189.40. There's NEAR. Looks like a pork blaster in the making. I would say that one's going to continue higher here. Technometer almost came off of a buy. Really came off a buy almost at the low there, $7 on Tuesday, Wednesday. Again, I think you key up Tuesday, Wednesday's low, see if that thing can rock and roll here. You can see volume hit a new low. These are things we look for. Volume is hitting a new low into Wednesday's low. Technometer came down to oversold. Price holding higher lows. Let's save that. ALBT, I don't think I have that. ALBT, nope. I will add ALBT. QCalGenda. BNB. Let's look at BNB Tether Binance. This one firming up here. We are long this one for the Discord. Anybody new here, patreon.com/learncrypto, 40 bucks a month. You get Nick, which is Stunner D620 here on the chat. He's all over staking, farming, small caps. He took some 10 and 25 baggers out of some stuff earlier this year. Knows his fundamentals. We're long BNB. Technometer 47. After almost coming off a buy there 5 days ago. I know I mentioned that on YouTube as well. So that one's still doing well. Matic. Nice day today. I'm long a little bit of Matic. Let's go back to the 9-month. Had a buy down there at $1.05. That would have been September 20th when many alts gave us a buy signal on the software here. I'm just really getting the software really organized for a lot of these smaller caps. But you can see here, same thing on Matic. Major selling into that September 20th low on the 5-minute volume and price. Basically back from these lows was holding higher. An oversold technometer, that's a buy signal. You can see we came down yesterday, almost came down to another buy signal. So I would think Matic's going to continue to try to work higher. XLM, not one that Nick likes, not one really that I own. Let's look at XLM Tether consolidated. Not as exciting. Pretty slow to get going, but I think, again, would head higher off of Tuesday, Wednesday's low. Some of these, if you're not happy with them, I think you got to probably have a stop at Tuesday, Wednesday low. Technometer did give us a buy on September 19th again on XLM, down around 28. Let me add that here real quick. So we'll have those when we come back in the future. You can see here price and OP, they're actually moving together on XLM. So no divergence there. DAG, I don't believe that's in the system. DAG, I got to add. What's up, Michael? Let's give you a wrench if you're in the Discord. If Nick's still here under Stunner D, he'll answer that question for you, DJW. Yeah, appreciate the likes and the shares. Continue to try to build our community. You can see here, no real trolling here, no problem. Everyone's trying to make money. That's all we're doing. All right, let's go back on the stock software. I'd mentioned coin. I did not buy this. It did give you a reading of 38 and change. Just the other day, coming off the lows. That was on the 13th, down here around 246. That was $30 10% ago. Let's look at Mara, M-A-R-A. Again, we showed somewhat of a buy down there at 36 for the technometer reading. We're at 48. That one trying to break out. Riot. I had mentioned all these. You could be long since I was bullish stocks and Bitcoin. Riot not doing as well, but they had a secondary. That's just pressured, keeping that thing down. MicroStrategy. MSTR back near previous resistance, new high for the recovery here over the last few months. Technometer 49. So again, Tech gave us a reading there around 644. Definitely early on that one, but now worth 100. So let's go back to SOL. That's one that I'd mentioned here between 30 and 40 months ago. Nick has traded that one extremely well also. Recently he took a double and then long at 120. Setting here at 160. Last good buy on this thing was in the lows in June, down there at 25 or so after I'd paid 30, 40 for it. Took a little bit of short-term heat. That one, hopefully we can put itself together and continue higher here. Let me run a disclaimer. I am a registered investment advisor, so let me run this for my regulators. Do your own research, not individual investment advice.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
All right, Woo is not in my system. I got to add some of these. You guys are throwing, the new people are throwing some names I don't normally trade. I will add those over the weekend, I'm sure. We'll go back to ADA dollar consolidated. Again, for new people, software's bringing in volume from basically all reputable exchanges. ADA needs to get going here. This chart is perfect, except we're just a little bit slow here, so maybe we're trying to test the backup. We'd love to see a little more strength today or this weekend. And then I think anything, get above that 230, 240, 250 level, we could be off to the races. So we'll watch that one. That one could get interesting. 1 inch tether consolidated. I think we talked about it yesterday. It was just getting going. That one should be okay here, I think. Technometer 48 came down pretty good there a few days ago, so I still like that one. You can see on this chart I've got inharmonious action marked. Again, that's OP hitting new lows, price trying to hold. It did go to a new low, but not very far with oversold technometers, so that's inharmonious action per Wyckoff. I hear you, Silver. I'm aware of that too. That's why I tried to throw that in there beforehand. Do your own research, not individual investment advice. Just educating, entertainment. But thanks for throwing that out there, because you are correct. And I do need to change that. Feed up, tether consolidated. Chart not too exciting. Need to get something going here on these alts. Appreciate it, Michael. 44 technometer. Again, you can see new low on the OP here. I'm going to keep marking these as we go. I got a lot of charts marked, ones that we trade more of. Okay, I got 28 minutes to go. I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute. Any more questions? Let's go through these things quick. Bitcoin, for anybody late in here, it looks like we're still working on this blue wave 5. Could be completed today at 61.8. We mentioned that in the Discord. If we get through 61.8, 850 or 9 up in there, probably could extend this blue wave 5. Otherwise, we are going to start some type of pullback here, I think, soon. Stocks, I think, still going higher. We kind of pretty well picked the low in the stocks. Looking for maybe new highs. Dow looks like new highs coming. That should keep risk on. Should keep Bitcoin going higher. We got that ETF news. If I don't get okayed, Monday, then maybe we get a little bit of sell-off. But I don't think anything big. If Bitcoin moves sideways here, you would think alts are going to dig in, have their day in the sun. So we're going to watch that. How to get on Discord, you go to patreon.com/learncrypto. Pay the $40 a month there, and we send you a Discord invite. Discord's got about 550 people, great community. Everybody helping each other out. If you have questions in there, lots of people will answer. Nick and I are the only ones giving trades. Me mostly large cap, Nick small cap, farming, staking, different things that Nick is pretty well an expert in. That's a tough area to be in, so Nick definitely doing his thing there. So that's all I got. I'm going to run same usual commercials for the Discord and also our private client group where we manage stock and crypto assets. Stock assets are through Charles Schwab if international, could be Interactive Brokers. Crypto is managed by a trading API. We do not have access to your coins. Appreciate it, Steve. So that's all I've got. Gonna run these commercials. Have a good weekend. Let's hope these prices hold up. I'm out of here.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365, 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff Stock Market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.